Everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? What we're going to be talking about today is something that we might all be experiencing, and this has to do with our food. A woman went into Walmart and she bought Great Value milk. How many of you have done that, right? And she said that every time she would use it, these black lines would form inside the carton overnight. And she said it wasn't spoiled, and her family was drinking from it when the lines were forming. So I just, what's going on with our food, especially the dairy, the milk? What is that? And I don't think it's mold or anything or mildew, but I mean, what is this? It's just so strange.
I need somebody to explain to me what is happening here. Each time more was poured out, no, it's chunky because I left it out overnight in the sink to see what happened, but this was not out of date when all of these lines started forming. What is going on?
So, regardless of what toilet paper you buy, right? Whether it's Charmin, Angel Soft, store brand, whatever. I buy Sam's Club brand, okay? I think for a while, I still have Quilted Northern left because it was on sale. And it was actually cheaper than the Sam's Club brand for a while. And I've actually noticed this myself, okay? From buying toilet paper at the beginning of the year and then buying toilet paper just 2 weeks ago. I've noticed that the toilet paper rolls are not as wide. Okay. Now, in this video, this guy says that he got the pack from 2 months ago and he put them side by side. And the new rolls are a ½ inch smaller than the old rolls. And he feels that we're being robbed.
I'm sure everyone knows Charmin Ultra Strong. Their mega rolls, supposed to be great. This is what we just bought. Right, has that same pattern. This is what we bought 2 months ago. It's the same pattern, but almost ½ an inch shorter. This is why we're not seeing price increases and inflation. They're just shrinking the products, and they'll slowly hike the prices up when no one's looking.
More like shrinkflation, but I'll go on. So this is also happening in, okay, like with our bread, okay? People are all over the world, okay, are learning that our bread there's something wrong with it. Okay, when you squish it, okay, it comes back like perfectly, like to like a normal like piece of bread. And it just doesn't seem like that should be happening. When you squish it, it's supposed to stay squished, right? Well, there was a woman in the UK, and she kept seeing all of these viral videos going around of what bread here in America does when you crush it, and it just returns back to like its normal original shape. So she bought a loaf of bread in the UK to show us Americans what bread is supposed to act like when it's crushed. And she's right. It's supposed to stay into whatever shape that you crush it into. It's not supposed to come back out into its original shape. There's something wrong with that. It's almost like it's been poisoned or something, right? So have you tested this theory out? I'm about to go test it myself. Hang on. Okay, so I got paper towel here. I actually bought a few loaves of bread from Walmart for when the grandkids come over, and so I could do their peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Anyway, here in Florida, we keep our bread in the fridge, okay? Because everyone knows when you live in a high humidity state, if you leave bread out on the counter for more than like a day or two, you get mold right away, right? So we're going to test this theory out. Let me figure out these darn twist ties. So, all right. No use in taking out the end piece, right? Because that's probably not going to work right. So here's a piece of bread, okay? Now let's squish it and see what happens. American bread goes right back to the original shape. And I used all of my strength. Now, mind you, I do have arthritis, but still, I used all of my strength. And even if you want, real quick, I'll hand this over to my husband, and he could squish it too. Hang on. Sean's going to squish it. Squeeze the bread as hard as you can, like with both hands or whatever, and then, okay, now hand it back to me. Now let's see if it goes back to its original shape. Well, he's a hell of a lot stronger than I am, but still, as you can see, it goes back to its original shape. So, just goes to show that even our bread. Okay, so with that being said, get the air out. Okay, I don't know, you know, do I have my other glasses in here? No, I do not. I can't even see because I don't have my other glasses on, so I could see smaller print. I'm old. So, it just goes to show you that the food quality continues to plummet here. Okay. But here's this one last video, just to show you how gross. Burgers. Butterball turkey burgers. Who here likes a good turkey burger? I love turkey burgers. Okay. I actually prefer a turkey burger over a beef burger any day. I like veggie burgers too. I like bean burgers as well. This video here just shows you that worms are coming out of the meat. Worms, dude. Worms. How flip-flop and gross do you have to be in order to sell that in a grocery store, knowing that someone's going to pick that up for their family and say, yum, yum, give me some, I'm going to give this to my kids. Okay? That's nasty. I mean, what happened? I'm a child of the 80s. I was born in the 70s, grew up in the 80s and the 90s. Do you ever remember anything like this ever happening when we were growing up? And I know we're a bunch of Gen Xers here, right? And boomers. Do you ever remember anything like this ever happening? I'll wait. No, you don't. Because I know I don't. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I will see you in the next one, okay? You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping. And as always, fearless and God bless.